Okay, I've been a Christian for a long time. I've seen a lot of pastors in my life. Even just in my time at this church, I've had a lot of pastors, not just my own pastors, but like pastors I've worked with, youth pastors and stuff. I'm very thankful for all of them. And one reason why I'm very thankful for our pastors is this. Pastors are shepherds, okay? That's what pastor means. It means to be a shepherd of God's people. And so when you think about a shepherd, right, you think about a person whose job is to take care of the sheep. That's like called a flock, right? You have a flock of sheep. And the analogy is that they have a staff that's used to like protect the sheep from like wolves or like to bring them back in. You know, there's like a crook on the thing so you can bring the sheep back in. So the staff is analogous to the Bible. That's God's word, right? So God's word is the shepherd's tool. God's word is the pastor's tool to take care of the sheep, to protect them, but also to, you know, discipline and keep them together, keep them back to the fold. And so I think this applies to perseverance of saints. Not to say that that's what the pastor does, because we just said that it's God who does it. But God definitely uses pastors to keep God's people in check, and specifically through the preaching and teaching of God's word. And so I'm very thankful for our pastors who do that for us. But that's not their like only job. You know, pastors, they need to do counseling. They need to do like hospital visitations, take care of the sick and all that. You know, at least that's what they should be doing. That's what it means to take care of people, right? You can't just be a pastor who goes up on the pulpit but doesn't do anything physically for the sheep. That's not what like the work of a pastor entails. And you can't also be a pastor who like has this online congregation, or a pastor who doesn't have his own people, like his own church to take care of. And the weight of that comes from this. It says, shepherd the flock of God that is among you. Among you. And so there's a lot of ways that you can take that, but one way that you can't escape is that it means the people that are in proximity to you. Yeah, you could like be like, oh yeah, well the internet is always among us, but that's not what it means. Okay, it means those people who are directly here with you physically. And so I'm very grateful for our pastors that are here at FCBC Walnut. That's what it means to be a part of this church. That's what it means to have our pastors. You know, they take care of us and they know us, or at least they should. And so I encourage you to get to know Pastor Taylor and the rest of the pastors here and to encourage them, because I think they do a good job. I'm very grateful for them. And I thank God, not because they're the ones that ultimately like keep our souls to persevere, but because I do believe God uses them to help us persevere in the faith.